All right, good morning, friends. Danessa here. We are going to jump right in. It's just a quick demo on the breath work. We did this last week as well. So if you're not as familiar, basically what the breath work is going to look like is the fist up under the chin, nice and gentle. You're not pressing it in really hard. Your palms, your fingers are into the webbing. Inhales bring you up, opening up the palms, lifting the elbows to the ceiling, and then you look up, but you're not doing a back bend, guys. So you want to keep the shoulders over the hips when you look up. Right? It's not this, it's this, right? And then on the exhale, you keep the gaze up and attempt to bring the elbows together in front of the chest, okay? So it looks like this. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go, same pace. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down, gaze forward, palms together, and then begin again, okay? All right, guys, let's jump right into that. Got an hour today. Happy Sunday to everybody. Danessa here. I'm going to be teaching this once we go back in. We're opening on June 9th. Woohoo! The announcement went out, so that's really awesome stuff. Happy to be back in the studio. We'll see how it's all going to play out with all the protocols and everything. But just happy that you guys are going to be able to have the venue back and that I'm going to be able to teach again. So it's really awesome. All right, guys, going to start to get some movement out in the body. Maybe shake around a little bit, open up those shoulders, give yourself a shoulder roll, neck roll before we jump right into that breath work, right? So you're going to get yourself ready and steady. And then we're going to come to bringing our two big toe mounts to touch. Our heels can be slightly separate. If it's absolutely necessary, you can bring your feet hip width apart. Always do what your body tells you. But ideally in this pose, your feet are together, okay? All right, here we go. Knuckles up under the chin, palms together. Inhale, lift. 3, 2, 1. Looking up. Exhale, keep the gaze up. Elbows attempt to come together in front of the chest for 3, 2, 1. Begin again. Drop the elbows. Look forward. Palms are together. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2. Gaze up. Let it go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Begin again. Inhale. Lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Let it go. Same pace. Begin again. Here we go. Number 4. Lift it up. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Same pace. Keep being really deliberate about the breath, right? So hear that ujjayi breath on the exhale. Maybe the ujjayi on the inhale if that's available to you today, okay? So that little constriction in the back of the throat. Maybe the mouth remains shut. But on these exhales, I like that audible exhale to begin with, kind of detoxifying the body, beginning there. Then as you continue to move through, you've got 3 more here. Keep moving through at your own pace. You're going to start to move into that ujjayi breath, which is that hissing sound. Right? Be deliberate about it. It really helps keep you present. It's a really great breath just for the internal body in itself, right after we detox with these audible exhales. Give me one more set of breaths, guys. Inhale. Let it go. And release. Take your arms down to your sides. Shake out those shoulders. Shake out those legs. Whatever you need this morning. All right. We're going to jump right in. First set, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Big toe mounts come to touch if available. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Exhale to steeple grip. Start to freestyle, maybe opening up the body. As you're doing that, maybe you glance at the video. Steeple grip is going to be fingers into the webbing, palms pressed, and you do that the entire pose. We're going to switch up awkward fingers and thumb on top in the next set, okay? Another breath here of some movement. Maybe you got some more little upper body circles in your steeple before we start to get into those side bodies. All right, here we go. Come back to stillness on your next exhale. Palms remain pressed throughout. Inhale, lift out of the crown of the head. Exhale, fingertips to the right. Lower body ignites. I tuck my tailbone, square my shoulders and hips forward, lift my chin off my chest, and settle into the breath. It's our first set, guys, and we're not in a regular heated room, so take it easy on the physical depth, okay? Find the breath again. Notice what it's offering you this morning. Soften through your face and shoulders on your exhales. Ujjayi if possible. Keep moving through. You're just about halfway. Lower body reignites, pull that belly and butt to midline, square off again to the front. Maybe your exhales, pull your fingertips further right as the hips kick further left. Give me 3 more breaths, guys. Last one here. Release, inhale, center line, drop those shoulders for a minute. In this first set, I always give you guys a breather, right? We're just getting those shoulders warm. I'm feeling it, and I even did a little workout this morning to warm my body up. All right, guys, back to that steeple grip, palms pressed. Here we go. Inhale, lift out of the crown of the head. On the exhale, fingertips to the left. Lower body ignites, tailbone tucks, square your shoulders and hips forward. Lift the chin off the chest and come back to that breath right away. Ujjayi if possible, be deliberate about it. It's really going to help you create presence in your practice and let the breath lead the body. Pull those elbows back slightly to the back of the room, chins off the chest, soften through the face and shoulders. Inhales might pull you out a little bit physically. On the exhales, maybe the fingertips go a little further. You're almost halfway. Lower body reignites, butt and belly pull to midline. Chin off the chest again, find the breath. You can do a little more silent ujjayi, but really be creating a constriction in the back of the throat. All right, guys, 3 more breaths. That's 15 seconds. See what the body's offering physically, mentally, energetically this morning as we begin our intro moves. Almost there, last breath. Release, inhale, center line. On the exhale, let those arms fall. Woo, my low back is tight. All right, where are you feeling it? Just notice. Moving on, first heart opener, back up to that steeple grip. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see me. Once again, attempting to bring those heels together, or feet, big toenails together, heels slightly separate. You can stay in the steeple grip. You can butterfly your hands, which looks like this, or you can goal post. I personally like the goal post to really get the lift out of the sternum. Inhale, create energy by the lift of the heart and sternum. On the exhale, pull the shoulders down and away as the elbows attempt to meet in the back of the body. 15 seconds, guys. Inhale, lift out the heart on all of those. On the exhale, squeeze your tush and let the weight fall to the heels. 2 more. Maybe audible exhales. Another. Release, back up to steeple grip. Inhale, palms pressed. Exhale, straight line, flat back all the way as we descend from the hips to the fingertips down to the floor into our first forward fold. From here, now you're going to start to feel those hammies, those calves, the back of the body. Begin to freestyle. Couple of breaths, just like we did in our standing freestyle, but now we're letting the blood rush to the head. It's beginning to expose where our body's at with our legs and our larger muscles, our back. Just notice. All right, guys. Next exhale brings you back to stillness, Padahastasana. This is going to be hands to feet pose. Full expression is going to be heels lift, palms up, fingers forward. Grab the ankles or calves if the heels aren't available to you. Exhale, pull the elbows together as you lift your hips and drop your head. 20 seconds in this set, guys. Inhale, increase the grip, ignite the arm muscles around the bones. Exhale, drop the head, lift the butt. 10 seconds, stick with me. Release. Biceps back by your ears. Squeeze your belly. Lift all the way to standing. Exhale, arms float to your sides. All right, first full set in the books. How you feeling? Check in. Maybe an intention that you sealed in needs to change, or you just come back to that intention, a mantra that makes you feel really good. Been doing these meditations with Kenneth Suarez from the Netherlands. They're just absolutely amazing. I am affirmations on Insight Timer. I totally encourage you to try it out. But mine has been I am pure power in human form today, and I love that one. All right. Second set. Here we go. You're pure power too. Big toenails come back to touch. You're going to be facing the front edge of your mat. I'm simply facing you so you can see me a little better. Okay. Inhale, lift the arms above the head, and I'll turn on this one so we can check it out. Exhale to your awkward grip. So awkward fingers and or thumb on top. Soften through the shoulders. Let me show you from the side this time. Inhale, lift out of the crown. Exhale, fingertips to the right, creating that arc, that half moon. Pull the elbows to the back of the mat. Squeeze your butt and tuck your tailbone. Square your shoulders and hips forward. You've got 20 more seconds. If you take a variation here, go ahead, but let the breath lead. 10 seconds, guys. Ignite that lower body. Find the depth of the side body stretch. Last breath. Release. Inhale, center line. Exhale, soften through the shoulders. See if you can stay up in that steeple grip. All right, guys. Let's look again from the front just for a moment. I'll come into the arc and then I'll turn. Inhale, lift out of the crown of the head. Squeeze the butt. Exhale, fingertips to the left. Maybe my physical depth gets a little deeper than the first set, and maybe not. From the side, you're squaring those shoulders and hips forward. No push of one hip towards the other. So you really want to push the left hip forward a little and pull the right hip back. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze everything to midline. You're already halfway. Any variations, take them. Breath leading. Last one. Release. Inhale, center line. Exhale, soften through those shoulders. Now our second heart opener. You can stay in the awkward grip, butterfly, goalpost. What's it going to be for today? Try something different if you always do the same thing. Inhale, lift out of the sternum. Exhale, squeeze the elbows together in the back of the body with the blades. Shoulders pulled down and away. 10 seconds, guys. 2 more breaths. Release. Inhale, tall, awkward grip. Exhale, forward fold. A bend at the knees, lengthening from hip to fingertip on the way down. Once you're down, big freestyle for one breath. Just pedal out those legs. Feel out where the calves and hammies are. And then let's come into our expression. All right, guys. Full expression is going to be inhale, heels lift. Palms up, fingers forward on the exhale. Elbows squeeze behind the legs and the head drops. 15 seconds, guys. Stick with it. Every inhale increases the grip of those hands. Every exhale lets the weight fall to the toes as the tush lifts. Last breath. Release. Biceps by your ears. Awkward grip. Inhale, lift to standing. Exhale, arms float to your sides. All right. All the half moon poses and variations in the books. Check in with yourself. You got a brief pause here before we move on. Awkward series is next. I like to take this one from showing you from the side, just like you're facing in front of your mat. That's what I'm doing as well here. Okay. So this is basically chair pose with 2 variations afterwards. Inhale, lift the arms parallel to the mat. Take your feet out hip width distance. On your exhales, let the shoulders soften down and away from the ears. Inhale, lift out of the heart, squeeze your tush. Exhale, sit down and back. Heart and gaze stay forward. So it's not a dump with a straight spine, it's a curved spine with your gaze and your heart forward. Weights falling to the heels, lighten those toes. Give me 10 seconds. Yes, you can. Release. Inhale nice and slow. 4, 3, up to tiptoes. 2, 1, all the way up. This is the second variation, guys. Maybe you stay with straight legs and keep spiking those heels. If you're going to bend the knees, the heels remain up. Back slides down the wall, so I've got no curve in my spine. Heels spiked, pressing into those big toe mounds. Give me another breath. Release nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, straight leg tiptoes. Exhale, bring the heels to the mat. Final variation, guys. You're going to turn the toes in and knock the knees together. So it looks like this from the front. My toes are not touching, but my knees are. In order to keep the straight spine, I find that you need to lift those heels. All right, no curve in the spine. Inhale, lift out of the heart. Exhale, knees begin to bend as they squeeze together and the back slides down the wall. Maybe you come all the way down, but don't let the glutes sit on the heels. Squeeze the belly in. With my knees and some past injuries I've had, I don't go any further. Take another breath, guys. Release, inhale tall, 3, 2, tiptoes, exhale, heels to mat. Feet together, arms release. Nice, okay, awkward series in the books, we only have one of those, beautiful job. Now we've got 2 sets of Garudasana, eagle pose. I'm gonna do the first set from the front, so you can see me this way. You're still facing the front of your mat. First 1-footers, let those exhales energetically come through the sole of the standing foot. Gives you a little more stability, I believe, okay? Feet together, here we go. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Exhale, right arm floats underneath left. Now, if you need a little closer look, tight shoulders, opposite hand to shoulder, ideally. Otherwise, you're attempting to press your palms. Am I even? Not even close, right? So it's different every day with the body. Just absorb whatever your body's allowing today. Right arm underneath left, find your grip. Pull those elbows down. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, left foot roots, right leg wrap. So when the right arm is wrapping under, the right leg is coming up and over. Now, notice, I'm not pushing forward, I'm lifting up. So I want my shoulders over my hips, my tailbone tucked, and I am practicing the bind of the arms and legs in this first set, guys. Really tighten it up for another breath. Release, feet meet on an inhale, arms release, palms touch above the head, right into that left side. Left arm floats, half wrap for tight shoulders, otherwise palms attempt to press. Elbows down, open up the blades. Inhale, chair pose, right foot roots, left leg wraps. You can kickstand the toes, single wrap or double wrap. Depends on the day for me. Pull the hip, left hip back, press the right hip forward so you're squared off on shoulders and hips. Tighten the bind of the arms and legs, straight spine. You got this, keep with it. Release, feet meet on an inhale. Arms come above the head, right into our second set. Right arm floats down on the exhale. This time I like to lift my elbows parallel to the mat. This time I'm going to take it from the side, okay? You got an option to fly if you'd like it. Inhale, sit down and back chair pose. Left leg roots, right leg wraps, find your bind. Once you're squared forward on the shoulders and hips, maybe you sit down a little lower, hollow the belly, and bring your elbow down to your knee. I'm gazing at my forearms, feeling my breath come through the sole of the foot, squeezing my belly in tightly. Take another breath. Everybody stay in. Flyers release back to upright. Release the pose. Feet meet on an inhale. Palms touch above the head. Exhale, left and final side. Find your bind. Lift those elbows. Inhale, chair. Right root. Left wrap. I'm going to stay single wrap on this side. Come down on the body if you want the variation. Hollow the belly. Square the hips. Elbow comes down to knee. Your gaze is at the forearms. Keep sitting that tush low. The squeeze of the belly. 10 seconds. Flyers release to upright. Everybody stay in if you can. Release, feet meet, arms release, palms touch above the head on the exhale, arms float down. Take a break, guys. Grab some water, wipe some sweat. Get what you need here. You got about 30 seconds to just reconnect. Maybe a mantra. I am pure power in human form, right? What is it for you today? Come back to the intention. Whatever's going to restore you here in these brief pauses, take it. Doesn't have to be what I'm doing, that's for sure. All right. Couple more breaths. Doing awesome. Okay, guys. So coming back to the mat. Dandayamana, Janusharasana, single leg forehead to knee prep pose. If you're familiar with the practice, we get a lot of 1-footers coming up, right? So where are you letting that breath come through energetically? Standing foot, if at all possible. I'm going to show you these from the side. Hands to the hips, so you're facing the front of your mat, just like I am right now. Weight to the left foot, right knee to 90 degrees. I'm using my hands on my hips to level off my hips. Once I feel I'm there, with a mirror or just my body telling me, which I prefer, then let the arms drop. Weight is in the left foot. Ignite that left leg on your exhale. Right leg kicks forward. Shoulders over hips, guys. Inhale, option to lift the arms. Exhale, soften through the shoulders. Yes, you can. You've got 10 more seconds. Keep kicking the weight into the left big toe mound and kicking those right toes up if the body allows. Squeeze the belly in, one more. Release and unbuild the pose. Arms, knee bends, hands to hips, feet meet, arms release. Every time that'll get a little bit easier if you're intentional about it, okay? Second side, here we go. Weight to the right foot, hands on the hips. Left foot lifts, knees at 90 degrees. Level off those hips. Drop your arms on your next exhale. Right leg ignites on your inhale. Sole of the foot really supporting you. Exhale, left leg kicks forward. Maybe you notice some differences. Moving on. Inhale, lift the arms above the head as an option. Exhale, shoulders soften. Notice my shoulders are over my hips. I'm not leaning back. Push forward, squeeze the belly, level off your hips. Maybe that'll entail a drop of the toes. If it's available for you, lift the toes. Take another breath. Release, unbuild the way you came in. Arms, knee bend, hands to hips, feet meet, arms release. All right, take a little movement, 2 breaths. We're gonna come right into that next side. Now you can do that prep pose. Maybe today I really encourage you, if you can come into this guy, to try closing your eyes. Okay, for even just a breath. Now I'm gonna cue full expression, but if you're taking prep pose, maybe do the eyes closed. If you want full expression, watch me. Hands on the hips, weight to the left foot. Right knee lifts to 90 degrees. Hips level, arms drop. Full expression, tee out the arms, hollow out your belly. You come down to the foot. All 10 fingers underneath the foot. Try to bring those fingers into the webbing if you can. Left leg ignites. Feel those roots supporting you. Exhale, kicks the right leg forward. Okay, wherever you're at with it, squeeze that belly in tightly. Maybe you just absorb this nice hammy stretch, or maybe you bring your forehead to the knee. Just depends on what the body's offering today. And I'm falling out. It's all good. Another breath. Unbuild the pose. Knee bend, belly squeezes, come up out, hands to hips, feet meet, arms release. Cool, I'm gonna show you the second side from the front in the video, so you can just kind of see it from a different perspective. Maybe some alignment will help there. Hands on the hips, weight to the right foot, left knee to 90 degrees. Level the hips, drop the arms, full expression, tee out, hollow the belly, all 10 fingers coming down to the underneath the foot. I like to take the awkward grip on the second set. Right leg ignites on your inhale, exhale kicks the left leg forward. Woo, do I notice some differences? All right, maybe it's hammy stretch there, maybe it's forehead to knee, maybe it's something in between, that's okay too. Less than 10 seconds. Release, knee bends, grip releases, belly squeezes, lift to standing, hands to hips, feet meet, arms release. Woo, that got my heart rate up. All right, couple breaths here. Maybe you stretch out that back a little if you need to. Shake the legs out. You got those hammies fired up, whatever you need. Now we're coming into Danessa, standing bow pose. Right arm lifts to swing back once or twice. Shake that baby out. This is my tightest side, guys. Woo, I'm feeling it already. I definitely notice those differences, and that awareness is growth, right? It's not, oh, the left side sucks, it's so much tighter. No, it's, oh, I observed that my left side is tighter than my right. Moving on. I love my body just the way it is. Is that easy? No, but try it a little more each time. I promise you it gets easier, and I'm still struggling with it. It's a journey every day. All right, guys. Standing bow. Right elbow to rib cage. Palm faces up. I'm going to show you this guy from the front for a moment so you can see the form. Weight to the left foot, right heel to the glute, grip my inner arch. Zip up the thighs, square the shoulders and hips to the front of the mat. Hand to heart on your next exhale, left arm lifts, palm forward. This is the pose, guys. It's 1 minute long. You're already in it. I am igniting my lower body. Now I'm going to turn from the side so you can kind of see my tush is squeezed. Spinal flexibility is not a strength of mine, so I do not take these super far. A little bit each time, and I really let the breath lead, guys. Inhale lifts you out of that sternum, create the energy. It creates a little more compression in the spine too. I dig it. Exhale, right foot kicks back. Push the right hip forward. It's not open hip, it's square. okay? So keep kicking that foot into the hand. Keep pulling the left shoulder back to square off the hips and let the heart create energy forward. You're halfway. Keep moving through. Find a breath. Or maybe Ujjayi. Be deliberate about it. Connect with that breath. 3 more. Release to unbuild. Hand grip releases. Feet meet. Arms release. Left side, guys. Man, I feel that pose every time, no matter the day. All right, shake that baby out. Maybe you notice some differences and then you move on. Elbow to rib cage, palm up. Weight to the right foot, left heel to the glutes. Grip the inner arch. Zip up the thighs. Square the shoulders and hips to the front of the mat. Hand to heart. Next, exhale. Lower body ignites and right arm lifts. I'm going to turn. Okay, so my right shoulder is pulling back so that my shoulders are squared forward. The lift is out of the heart, guys, right? Often I see open hip and heart dump. I want you to kick the left hip forward to square it as the foot kicks back and then lift the heart out first and foremost to the front. Squeeze that tush. Keep the kick the whole time, even if the body's upright. Keep the kick. Ignite that lower body. You're halfway now. Maybe every exhale takes that kick a little further and a little further and a little further. Where's it at today? I'm feeling super tight, especially my low back. Okay, guys, 15 seconds. Right back to that breath. Be present with it. Really present for the last 10 seconds here. Release. Arm, grip, feet meet, arms fully released. Take that bend or stretch that you need. I know I needed one there. Woo! All right, second set. It's only half as long. If I can hear you, you're cheering. I know it. All right, here we go. Right arm brings back. Shake that baby out. Elbow to rib cage, palm up. I'll stay forward on this one. Weight to the left foot, right heel to glute, grip, zip, square, lift. 30 seconds. This pose is truly my nemesis, so if it's the same for you, take it easy. Love yourself throughout it, wherever the body is at and whatever it's offering today. Attempting to create that horseshoe shape in the right side of the body. Right foot kicks back, right hip kicks forward. You've got 10 seconds. Release. Left side, almost there. Elbow to rib cage, palm up. Weight to the right foot, left heel to the glutes. Grip, zip, square, lift. You're in it. 30 seconds. My heart's up. I'm creating energy forward. My tick is back. I'm igniting that lower body. Horseshoe shape in the left side of the body if possible. A little more every day, right? I'm definitely not there. Got a very odd looking horseshoe right now on the left side. All right, guys, you're over halfway. Keep with it. Find the breath for 10 more seconds. Release. All right, take a few breaths here, maybe a water break if you need it. Those are 2 very, very big sets. Get what you need. Okay, next inhale, you're gonna walk to the back of your mat. Very quick poses here. Big set of 1-footers, 2 sets each, but they're quick, and we've got a breather. I'm getting off 1 foot for a little bit after this, okay? All right, guys, here we go. Standing at the back of my mat, facing the front edge. Inhale, arms lift above the head. Exhale to that steeple grip we used in the beginning when half moon. Inhale, right foot steps forward, nice and slow. Root it first before you drag those toes. Hinge at the hips and attempt to keep the hips level. Left leg kicks back. Crowning fingertips, kick forward, lift out of your heart, lift the elbows to the ceiling, squeeze your belly, inhale, exhale, release, step back, arms stay up. Here we go, left side, inhale, left foot takes a giant step forward, nice and slow, root, drag the toes if you need to, hinge, level hips, capital T, much harder on one side than it is on the other for me. Crown and fingers forward, elbows to the ceiling, squeeze that belly and inhale. Exhale, release, step back, arms stay up. See if you can switch up the grip. Awkward grip this time. Second set, you can do the exact same thing, or you can release the arms this time in the upper body and find something new. I'll give you some variations. Inhale, right foot forward, root, hinge, lengthen. Then you might vary, hands to heart, arms fly back. Airplane arms, or you can come all the way down. Maybe try grabbing both hands on the right ankle and doing a standing split with level hips, or maybe the hands just simply come to the mat. Now listen to the transition and try it out, guys. Right knee bent, micro bend, squeeze the belly. You've got your awkward grip, biceps by the ears before you release. And release, step back, arms stay up. You've got your awkward grip. That pose is not for the faint of the heart, even though it's quick. Here we go, last side. Inhale, left foot forward, root, hinge, lengthen, level off those hips if you can, and then vary. Ooh, my back just cracked in like 6 places. Felt amazing. All right, another breath in your variation, whatever you chose. Now let's come back to that steeple grip. Micro bend the left knee. Squeeze your belly in tight, awkward grip here. Release. Woo, arms come down. All right, guys. Good job. Take a breath. Now, typically, you're still at the back of your mat. You'd be taking a quarter turn to the left. Because that would have you facing away from you, I'm going to come to the other end and face you. Okay? But you'd still be at the back of your mat. Quarter turn to the left. We're going to do one big long forward fold set with a chest expansion and a grip. Okay? I'll cue it. You're at the back of your mat, quarter turn to left. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Exhale, step out wide right, your arms come with you. Attempt to turn the toes in towards one another a little bit. Less flexible, feet are further apart. More flexible, feet are closer together. Inhale, lift out of the heart. Exhale, come on down, heart leading. Once you're down, create a grip with your hands on feet, ankles, or shins. Whatever you grip, use the grip to bend the elbows and get the crown of the head closer to the mat. Release the back of your neck and stay for another 10 seconds. Now release the grip. Maybe you get a little side to side lunge movement in for a second. And then we're going to come into a chest expansion. Shake out the head. And I'm going to show you the chest expansion from the side. Nothing changed about my feet. I'm simply taking my hands behind my back this time. Fingers into the webbing, palms pressed, elbows bent, guys. Press the fist to where the ceiling meets the wall behind your head and let the weight fall to your toes. 15 seconds. I like audible exhales. I'm feeling them today, too. You're going inward, right? Folds allow that. We just did a bunch of chest opening and heart opening, so that's energy. Now this is going inward. What can you experience from that? Take another breath. And release. Back and arms parallel to the mat. Squeeze your belly. Inhale, lift to standing. Exhale, feet and hands meet at the back of the mat. And arms release. Okay, guys, we've got 2 sets of our peak posture of the standing series. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Here we go. Keep the energy up. We've only got a few more, 3 more sets. Inhale, lift the arms. 3 more poses. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Exhale, step out wide right. Your arms come with you. Inhale, the right toes to the front edge of your mat. Exhale, bend that knee over the ankle. Directly over the ankle. Strengthen the back leg by pressing into the knife edge of the foot. Inhale, tick-tock the upper body. Exhale, right arm at 6, left arm at noon with the gaze up to those left fingertips. Every inhale is lifting out the left fingertips to the left rib cage. Every exhale is twisting at the ribs and attempting to point the navel to the ceiling. 10 seconds. Keep challenging that right quad to parallel. Release, inhale, core tight, upper body lifts. Exhale, legs straightens, toes turn. Inhale, left toes to the back of the mat. Exhale, fold or bend the knee, ankle over the knee. Adjust the stance on this side, right? I can notice a big difference in my hips on this side. Back foot ignites to strengthen the back leg. Inhale, tick tock. Exhale, left arm at 6, right arm at noon. Look up to those fingertips. Inhale, lift out of the fingertips in the right rib cage. Exhale, turn and twist you at the navel to attempt to get that belly button facing up. Challenge your left quad to parallel. Stick with me and find your breath. Last one, what do you got? Release, core tight, inhale, upper body lifts. Exhale, legs straightens, toes turn. Feet and hands meet at the back of the mat on an inhale. Exhale, arms release. Let those shoulders go for a minute. Okay, this next set, same thing. But we're gonna do a bind or an extended side angle. I feel like I'm feeling extended side angle today, but we'll see how my body responds, right? It's that present with your body every time. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Exhale, step out wide right, arms come with you. Inhale, right toes to the front of the room. Exhale, right knee bends, back leg strengthens. Inhale, tick tock. Exhale, right arm at 6. Maybe left arm binds today as you look up, or maybe it extends, but your gaze is still up and your right body, side body is still lifted off the quad. 10 seconds, guys. Yes, you can. Whatever your variation, find the breath. Release the arms to 6 and noon. Inhale, upper body lifts. Exhale, legs straightens, toes turn. Inhale, left toes to the back of the room. Exhale, find your warrior 2. Back leg strengthens, belly squeezes. Here we go. Inhale, tick tock. Exhale, left arm at 6. Right finger or right gaze or gaze goes up to the right fingertips, and then you find your variation. Attempt the same one you did on the other side. Keep strengthening that back leg and lifting the left side body off the quad. 10 seconds. Arms release to 6 and noon. Inhale, upper body lifts. Exhale, legs straightens, toes turn. Feet and hands meet at the back of the mat. Arms release. Woo! Peak posture in the books. All right, we're going to stay in that quarter turn for one more set. Here we go, guys. Separate leg, forehead to knee stretch. Long name, Dandayamana, or Bibhaktapada, Jani Sharasana. All that to say, it's a very quick pose. It doesn't seem to match. Inhale, lift the arms, cross the thumbs. Exhale, step halfway down the mat. Inhale, turn towards the front edge of your mat. Right toes at noon, left toes about 11. Inhale, lifts you out of the heart. Exhale, bend the right knee as you dive down with those fingertips and bring nose, chin, or forehead to the knee. Ideally, forehead. Pull the right hip back. Attempt to square off, 10 seconds. Only one set, stick with it. Plant those roots, all 8 corners of the feet. Squeeze your belly. Inhale, lift to standing. Exhale, toes to your left. Inhale, quarter turn back to the mat, to the back of the mat. Switch up the awkward thumb, left toes at noon, right toes at 1. Inhale, lift out of the heart. Exhale, dive down as the left knee bends. Connection with nose, chin, or forehead. Keep hollowing the belly. Keep pressing the right heel down. 10 seconds. There you said it. Sorry, one more breath. Plant the roots, squeeze the belly. Inhale, lift all the way up to standing. Exhale, toes to your right. Feet meet at the back of the mat. Arms release. Let it go. Only one set of that, guys. Nice job. That is no easy pose for me either. Okay, so tree pose is next. And finally, you're going to take a quarter turn back to the front of your mat. So you're a quarter turn back at the back. Now you're going to go forward. Okay, come to the front edge of your mat. I'm going to turn towards you so you can see me, but this is tree, guys. You just lifted your body up, 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 up with energy. Now we're going to ground it here with one standing foot and our hands begin at our heart. Okay, tree pose, rooted. I am power, pure power in human form. Maybe that one works for you here. Weight to the left foot, right knee to 90 degrees. Take the knee out, take your grip with your hand. Hot tree, I'll move up so you can see my stance here, is sole of the foot up, knee points down. Now I can do that on this side, on the other side I can't, but whatever it is for you, this is hot version. If you need vinyasa, take the sole of the foot into the inner thigh, calf, or ankle, just never on the knee, guys. And whatever your right foot's touching, whether or not you're in hot or vinyasa, push it in to the left leg. So they ignite and press into one another. Bring your hands to your heart. 20 seconds, guys. This is one of the ones where I like to either close my eyes for a breath, really feeling that exhale through the sole of the foot, or maybe I follow my fingertips up to the ceiling, or lift my arms above the head. Keep igniting the lower body. You've got 10 more seconds. And you might fall out like I just did. Gaze is up, hands return back to the heart when you're ready. Release the pose, unbuild it, arms release last. Good. All right, guys, last side. We've got Shavasana after this. You're doing great, almost through the standing series. Weight to the left foot, left knee lifts. Take that foot out, find your grip. What's your treat today? Hot is sole of the foot to the hip flexor on the right, knee down. I don't have that ability on this side, so I'm taking vinyasa. Left sole of the foot to the right inner thigh, knee out. I'm igniting that lower body, pressing the left foot into whatever it's touching on the right leg and vice versa. Hands to heart, 20 seconds. Attempt the same variation. Change it up as needed. Ten seconds. Hands return to heart. Unbuild the pose. So awesome, guys. Bow out of your standing practice. When you're ready, Shavasana. You're going to come all the way down to the mat. Feet are at the back of the mat. Head is at the top. Head at the top, feet to the back, on your back. In this set, if you're feeling like you're going to check out, keep your heels together and let the toes fall out. It keeps the hips open and it keeps me a little more aware of my body. If you're good, take the heels wide, palms up, arms at your sides, and just let it all go. You've got about 60 seconds here, guys. Grab some water if you need to before you get full stillness. Take whatever the body needs. Three more breaths. Floor series, guys. I'm actually going to move the camera down just a little so you can see me. All right. Zip up your legs. Flex the toes back towards your head. Bring the right knee into your chest. We're going to take single wind removing pose first. Take a grip with your hands on your shins or your hamstring. On your new inhale, right knee comes outside the ribs and up towards your right shoulder, left leg fully engaged and press down to the mat. 15 seconds here. Single wind removing pose is really good for the digestive system. So you feel a nice little pinch in that right hip flexor. Take another breath. And release. Right knee back into the chest, straighten out the spine, kick the leg up. Exhale, nice slow core move. Leg comes down to the mat. Leg stays zipped up on your inhale. Left knee comes into the chest. Take a grip with your hands on hamstring or shin. On your new inhale, knee outside the ribs. Exhale, left knee to left shoulder. Right leg fully pressed down to the mat. So the right hip flexor should feel like it's opening while the left hip flexor feels like it's in a slight pinch. That's all good. 2 more breaths. Release. Knee comes back into the chest on your inhale to straighten the spine. Take the leg up on the exhale, that nice slow core move all the way down to the mat. Legs stay zipped up here. We're going to inhale, take both knees into the chest. Exhale to find our grip. We're here for about 30 seconds, guys, because you're going to have the option to come into happy baby. So in double weight removing pose, you're taking a nice little wash out of the body. Both hip flexors are pinched. Maybe you bring the nose to the knees and you press that tailbone down to the mat to keep lengthening the spine. Stay for another breath here, maybe some lumbar spine massage. Or maybe you don't even find happy baby, you just stay here. If you do want happy baby, release your grip, find a grip now with your feet, with your hands on your feet, ankles, or shins. Press the knees outside the ribs, lengthen the tailbone down to the mat. Feel that opening on the groin. Woo! All right, guys, 10 seconds, stick with me. Let those breaths go. You're in your own space. I can't hear or see you, so this is all you. Do what's right for your practice. One more breath. Bring the knees into the chest. One more little proverbial hug of the body and gratitude for yourself. Kick those legs up on the exhale. Legs come down to the mat. Okay, guys, we've got our spinal series next. Arms come above the head. Before we start that, we've got our hot sit up. Here we go. Inhale, rock up, sit up, exhale, forward fold. Maybe a grip, maybe not, whatever you're feeling. We're going to do a bunch of those. If you're not digging it, let it go. Okay? All right, guys, here we go. Now, spinal series. Cobra first, Bhujangasana. All 10 toenails press into the mat, the whole pose. We've got 2 sets. Hands come by your sides, palms down, fingers are about level with your shoulders. Exhale your air, press those toes down, squeeze your butt, inhale, lift. Little to no weight in my hands, I can even lift them. Inhale, lift up and forward with the heart. Exhale, push the toenails down as your gaze remains at the front edge of the mat. One more breath, inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, release, chin or forehead to the mat. Arms at your sides, left ear to the mat, 2 breaths. Second set, chin or forehead back to the mat. This time, maybe the hands walk back a little further and you do put a little weight in them this time, you get higher off the upper body. Shoulders are always back, guys, not tucked up to the ears, okay? Exhale your air, all 10 toenails press down. Inhale, lift up, hips stay on the mat, but maybe you use those fingertips to get a little higher arc off the upper body. Pull that part through. Inhale, squeeze your butt and lift. Exhale, release. Chin to the mat, arms at your sides, right ear to the mat. 2 breaths. Chin or forehead back to the mat, locust variation. So this one is with the palms down at your sides. Ideally, the hands are up under your hips and you're pressing those bones into the fatty part of your forearms. Some days I can do that with my elbows, some days I can't. Wherever you're at, it's totally cool. Chin or forehead down. We're going to lift the right leg, single leg lift first in the first set. Exhale through the left leg, down on the mat. Inhale, right leg lifts. I'm extending my toes up and back, squeezing my butt tight, pressing those hip bones down. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, release. Stay where you're at. We're going to go right in the left side. Right leg gets heavy on the mat. Next inhale, left leg lifts. Kick it up with those toes, backing up, squeeze your tush. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, release. Release those elbows, chin to the mat, arms at your sides, left ear to the mat. Shavasana for 2 breaths. Whatever you need to release. Chin or forehead back to the mat. Choose the arm variation. This time, we're going to try lifting both legs. Forehead or chin down. Exhale your air. Inhale, hip bones press down as the toes extend up and back. Press down again and lift off the heels and the toes. Squeeze your butt, lift. Inhale. Exhale, release. Release the arms. Pat out those elbows if you need to. When you're ready, take your right ear to the mat. 2 breaths. All right, guys, peak posture of the floor series, floor bow. Bring your heels into your glutes, Danessa. Take a grip with your hands on feet, ankles, or shins. This time we enter on an exhale, 2 sets, attempting to really get that horseshoe shape in the whole body. Kick the heels away from your glutes. This time enter on an exhale. Inhale your air. Exhale, kick and lift. Try to get those quads up off the mat. Squeeze your your butt. Keep lifting the soles of the feet and the toes to the ceiling. Inhale, lift out of the heart. Exhale, release, chin or forehead to the mat, arms release. Maybe you windshield wiper those legs to release the low back before you turn the left ear to the mat. Up to you. 2 breaths. Chin or forehead back to the mat, last piece of the puzzle with the spinal series, heels into the glutes. Bow pose, inhale your air. Exhale, kick and lift. Maybe this time you lift the chest, heart to the ceiling, gaze up. 10 seconds, guys, stick with me. Release next exhale, windshield wiper those legs if you need to. Right ear to the mat, 2 breaths. All right, guys, take a moment, press back to child's pose. Knees are wide, big toe mounds are touching. I just want you to lengthen your spine as a counterbalance move as after we compressed it. Okay, guys, lay all the way down, Shavasana. You've got your head to the front edge of the mat, feet to the back, hot sit-up coming right in. We're getting to the end of class. Here we go. Inhale, rock up. Exhale, forward fold. Try and lengthen the spine. Come towards the front edge of your mat. Reclined hero. I've got, my knees are wide. Let me show you from the front. I've got a block underneath just because I can't sit my sit bones directly down on the mat. Your heels should be wider than your glutes and your glutes should be directly on the mat. If that's not possible, get a block. If at all possible, or a pillow, okay? You want to be gentle on your low back and your knees. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my heels are wide, my knees are touching. Hands come back, palms are down, fingers are forward. This is a heart opener, guys. Lift out of the heart, inhale, you've got 2 more breaths. Exhale, let them go. 10 seconds. Inhale, creates energy up out of the heart, stretch those delts. Exhale again, and give me 1 more. Release. Gaze up, hands come forward, turn around, lie down, Shavasana. Coming right into our hot sit-up, arms extended above the head, squeeze the belly, inhale, sit up. Exhale, forward fold. Flip around. Now we just compress the spine and reclined hero. Now we're going to lengthen the spine in half tortoise, Ardha Kurmasana. This time my knees and feet are together, but because of my knees, I still put the block underneath, okay? Lengthening the spine, here's the intention. Inhale, lift the hands, palms touch, fingers, thumbs cross. Exhale, lengthening spine as you forward fold, attempting to touch forehead before pinkies. Press into those pinkies, only 1 set here, guys, 15 seconds, active pose. Your wrists, forearms, and elbows are off the mat. Breathe into the length of the spine and give me 2 more. Release, core tight, lift up, all the way to upright seat. Exhale, arms float to your sides. Turn around, lie down. Shavasana, we're going to come right into that hot sit-up. Legs are lengthened, arms are above the head. Inhale, rock up. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe you notice a little difference every time. I'm noticing some flexibility in my hammies on every one of those that I do. All right, guys, this time we're going to do Ustrasana, camel pose. Ideally, you're up on your knees. If you need to be sitting down, that's cool. Maybe if you're lightheaded or anything, that does happen in this, usually in the hot room though, okay? All right, hands are fingers there. Balls of the feet to the mat. Hands come to the low part of the back. Keep the low back support the whole time if possible. Inhale, push the pelvis forward, lift out the heart. Exhale, squeeze the butt as the gaze falls back and the elbows squeeze together. 10 seconds, 2 more big breaths. Lion's breath if you can. Release, nice straight spine, gaze up, sit down and back. Take a moment if you need to, and then when you're ready, turn around, lie down, Shavasana. Right into our hot sit-up. We've got 1 more counterbalance pose before we surrender. Inhale, rock up. Exhale, forward fold. Turn around, come to the front edge of your mat. Now we've got Shasangasana, rabbit pose. Knees and feet together, my hips are on my heels. I'm taking a grip with my hands on feet, ankles, or excuse me, on my heels or my sit bones. Inhale, lift out of the heart. Exhale, hollow the belly. Use your grip to bring your forehead to your knee. Head is not touching if possible. Head is not touching the mat if possible. 10 seconds, guys. If you want more, lift the hips off the heels. Grip tightens every time. Feel that spine open. Another breath. Keep the grip, release to upright seat. Grip releases off the heels. Turn around, lie down, Shavasana. We're almost there. Hot sit up, here we go. Inhale, rock up, sit up, exhale, forward fold. All right. Now I'm going to turn towards you. You're still facing the front edge of your mat, but I'm going to show you this. You're going to take your left sole of the foot into the right inner thigh. We're surrendering now, guys. Take a breath. Okay. Right heel kicks out. Right toes kick back. Pull the flesh out from your sit bones. Here we go. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, twist towards those right toes. And descend. Ooh, something cracked on me. To deepen, press the left sit bone down and drop your left shoulder to meet the height of the right. 10 more seconds. Feels amazing. And release. Inhale, core lifts you. Exhale, core switches out your legs, or just switch it out with your hands. Reroute those sit bones. Left leg out, right leg in. Inhale, twist. Exhale, descend. A little different on this side this time. Right shoulder drops to meet the height of the left as the right sit bone presses down to deepen. 10 seconds. Release. Inhale, core lifts you. Exhale, core switches out the legs. So you were right here facing the front edge of your mat. Now we're going to take the legs out front, lay all the way down. Last hot sit up. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, forward fold and stay, guys. Root those sit bones. Maybe you take a grip with the hands. You got about 15 seconds here, or you can just let everything fall forward. One more pose after this, guys. 2 more breaths here. Surrendering. Beautiful. You're still facing the front edge of your mat, but I'm going to turn towards you. Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated spinal twist. Left leg out long. Right leg up and over. I will show you from the side actually for a second so you can see. Right hand is kickstand. I've rooted my sit bones. Inhale, left arm lifts. Twist, drop. Okay. Inhale lifts me out of the kickstand. Exhale twists me at the ribs as I look over the right shoulder, if possible. Ground your right big toe mound. 10 seconds. Is your energy mentally, energetically, physically, are you allowing yourself to surrender? Last breath. Release, counter twist. Switch it up, guys. Right leg out, left leg up and over. Root the sit bones. Left hand, kickstand. Inhale, right arm lifts, twist, drop. You've got 15 seconds. Inhales kick you up out of the kickstand in the crown. Exhales twist you at the ribs and gaze over the left shoulder. Left big toe mound planted. Last breath. All right, guys, release, counter twist. We've got our last piece of the puzzle. That's Barbie. She's saying hello. Okay, so we've got Kapalabhati breathing before our Shavasana, guys. We've got 1 set. Slow pace at first, and then we'll quicken it, okay? It looks like this. Slow and then quick. Exhale your air. I'll show you from the side. You're still facing the front edge of your mat. Inhale, and we'll begin. Cricket. 5, 4, 3, 2. Beautiful, guys. Proud of your practice. So amazing. I feel awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that energy. Most important pose, guys. Shavasana. We've still got that guy left. I'm going to cue us out, but I encourage you to stay here for at least 2 minutes in stillness, checking in with what the body is bringing up mentally, energetically, and physically. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live your lives with ease. Namaste.